have you along for another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, presented in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. Glad to have you along in Nicholasville, Kentucky today. We're highlighting the 2014 Lexmark Kentucky Women's Open. Glad to have you along for the show. And instead of looking at me, you get some good beauty here at the start of the show. This is a ladies' day. And Sherry Evans Stepp, right?
Yes.
Is our guest today from Lexmark, and you were with Human Resources. And first of all, thanks for your support for this. The ladies have really enjoyed it, and I know this is the third year of it, and you all like to get involved with things like this.
We do. Lexmark is very interested in corporate citizenship. Corporate citizenship is one of our core values, and giving back to the communities where our employees live and work is very important to us. And we're also very focused on diversity and on the opportunity to provide women and different people from different backgrounds opportunities. And golf is one way to get kids really involved, get them involved in the community. So we're really excited about the opportunity to be a sponsor here.
You know, this has been an event, I'm going to date myself a little bit. We've had this show for 28 years, and there's two areas in golf that have enjoyed the biggest growth. First of all, it's been women's golf, and then junior golf.
Yes.
And those are some of the areas, and what we found from this too, Sherry, is these young people learn so much, and now as they become professionals or amateurs, that helps them with anything in life.
Absolutely. I think that getting involved, having kids understand, the team aspect. Golf's an individual sport, but there's all kinds of things that go on and help them in that. I think that the other thing that we really look at is having kids go out and really learn how to enjoy themselves and get the opportunity to meet different people from different backgrounds. And then we also like to look at, things like, we're very focused on employees of the future, and we have a lot of engineers, we have a lot of salespeople, we have a lot of people who really benefit from kids who've been very active, and there's little math and engineering that gets in this game. You look at everything from your swing to your score, so we're excited to be able to be a part of that.
Well, on behalf of Inside Kentucky Golf, we want to thank Lexmark. It's been one of the corporate giants that's grown through the years through the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Thanks for being our host and our sponsor. We're going to have a lot of fun on the show. We're going to show you the winner, the runner-up, some other special guests as well. Glad to have you along. We'll be back at Keene's Run in Lexington, outside of Lexington, actually in Nicholasville, when we come back.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners. Florida's natural orange juice, sparkling ice, naturally flavored spring water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and Quail Chase Golf Course. It's simply the best 27-hole golf course in the region.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
Welcome to Quail Chase, to 27 holes of spectacular golf. 3 distinct nines, each with a unique personality and character. From the wide-open links style of the South Course to the woodland beauty of the East Nine and the park-like setting of the West, all in absolutely perfect condition. All waiting for you. Call for tee times or book online. Quail Chase, Country Club Golf for the public golfer.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
This segment of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is brought to you in high definition by Kraft Foods.
Glad to have you back on Kroger IKG in partnership with Golf House Kentucky, and welcome to Nicholasville, Kentucky. Oh, we're getting a little spray over here. Don Russell, glad to have along somebody that needs no introduction. Lindsey Game with a two-time champion. I know an overtime extra hole today against Mallory, but again, some great playing. And the course played pretty tough, didn't it?
It did, especially the first day. I mean, we had some major wind, about 25 miles per hour. So it was a good day. Both of us, going under par, and same with Haley. So it was definitely tough out there.
I know we're talking to you as an amateur now. Why don't we bring people up to date, because I know you're becoming a pro pretty soon, but you've got some amateurs events coming up. Kind of give us your schedule coming up, because a lot of people are interested in what you're doing.
I'm actually going to stay amateur this summer. I'm playing in like the North-South and the USAM qualifier, and then I'm going to Q School in August and see from there.
Yeah.
So.
I know you've been a great champion. Golf has been very good, and you probably now, at this stage in your career, hadn't it gotten just so much better since you even started?
It has. You just mean in the competition of everything?
Yeah.
Yes, there's so many good girls out there now, and just the talent and the amount of girls playing. And I know, like, just playing college golf, I've seen a huge improvement over the last 4 years. So it's really exciting. I'm glad to see that and people getting involved with it.
And an LSU Tiger to boot. We never made it to the football game, but we really, really appreciate the way you played and what you've meant representing Kentucky. Not only winning this event, but all the other things that you've done. You represent everybody very well. Congratulations to you. We'll be following you, and good luck with everything coming up, and a great showing this week.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's time for the tip this week on Kroger IKG. Let's take a closer look.
Hi, my name is Colby Wallets, Assistant Golf Professional and Director of Player Development at Hunting Creek Country Club. My drill for you this week is called the towel drill. This will really help you reconnect your body to your arms in your golf swing. You'll especially find this drill beneficial if you have trouble with accuracy with your irons. For this drill, I'm going to take a basic towel and stick it under both arms. I'm going to start with just half swings just to get the feeling of my arms staying connected to my body in my golf swing. After I hit a few balls like that, I'm going to go ahead and put the towel down, make a normal golf swing, and just really try and feel like my arms are trying to hold that towel in there even though it's no longer there. This should really help you reconnect your arms to your body, which is going to result in a lot straighter, more consistent golf shot. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please email me. CWOLLITZ@pga.com.
You could win a round of golf for two at a Kentucky State Parks golf course. Follow Golf House KY on Twitter and like the Facebook page at Golf House KY.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
What is it? Is it what she wears? How he speaks? Is it her timing? This guy's idea of a good time? Or that one time he did that? Is it because she's a woman? Come on now. How about those moves, those looks, his style? Is it because they scare us, surprise us, make us uncomfortable? Like, really uncomfortable? Whatever it is, you know it when you see it. Here's to being one of a kind.
I'm PGA professional Colby Wallets, and I've developed a practice program to help you lower your scores. Perfect practice, 1 hour a day to the best golf of your life. For more information, please contact me via my website, www.colbywallets.com.
You know, I just wasn't feeling the way I felt growing up, and I knew some other people that had used Body Shapes Medical, and I saw their results. So I tried it. It's affordable, it's easy, the people are great, and look at the results. I'm able to do everything I did before, and I feel great.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Okay, so you're over 40, seen a decrease in energy, getting up at night, waking up tired. How about the belly fat? If you didn't have these symptoms in your 20s, you shouldn't have them now. These symptoms can be caused by a decrease in testosterone. Body Shapes Medical will give you back what you once had.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
This segment of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is brought to you in high definition by Kroger. Great food, low prices.
It's time for our PGA Championship preview with our good friend Brett Sturba, the championship director for the 2014 PGA Championship. And Brett, last time we talked out here, we were just beginning the trucks to come in. Things are beginning to happen. The city is in place. Kind of update us.
Yeah, so each and every day there's something new going on here. You know, there's 50, 60 trucks a day that are delivering, whether at this point it's probably the infrastructure to build, the carpeting, all the equipment that we need. And then as we start progressing more and more, you'll start seeing the fine details of everything, the tablecloths, the linens, the florals. It's always a moving progress. There's a build schedule in place. It's kind of similar to building a house. You start with the skeleton structure, the foundation of the house, then you start adding the cool stuff. That's the end, that helps you get to the end of this whole project. But I wake up every day. There's something new by the time I leave every afternoon, and that's the beauty of this. It's so much fun.
You know, you've been everywhere. Of course, came here from Kiowa. There's not really a much better layout that you can have for the entertainment and all the facilities for all the fans.
So it's such a vast property. It offers a lot of natural viewing areas for the public, the spectators. It also offers some great public or private areas for hospitality. So when you have a course as big as Valhalla that offers this much space, it's beautiful. It makes our job a lot easier.
No question. Of course, there's always things we've talked about already, but if you have any questions about the PGA Championship, this is your line.
Visit PGAchampionship.com.
That's the story this week on our PGA Preview.
Hello, I'm Chris Hamburger, PGA head golf professional at Valhalla Golf Club. Today on the Holes of Valhalla, we're going to preview hole number 16. Down the stretch is a long par 4, 508 yards. Players will have to avoid the small creek running between holes 15 and 16 on their tee shots. From that point, a long second shot awaits into a large green. The hillside left of the 16th green is sure to be packed with spectators full of excitement as the tournament winds down the stretch.
It's time for our weekly report on Kroger IKG here from French Lick Resort and Spas. We took off with Dave Harmer, the Director of Golf Operations. And Dave, you know, we've talked about the legends. We always give the information each week on that. But the big announcement happened after our show was off the air last year about the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Big for you guys.
Yeah, it puts us in a whole new league, I think. The fact that television's going to be there with around the world coverage of all 4 rounds, and you know, those great players over the age 50, you know, Kenny Perry, Bernard Langer, Russ Cochran, got to mention him. He's had a great couple of years on the tour.
Yes, he has. And of course, people may not realize It's been here before, but it was a few years ago.
Yeah, in 1924 we had the PGA Championship here, so 91 years is a long time to go between tournaments, so we hope the next one will come a little sooner.
I know the people were really impressed that came up from the PGA of America of the overall facility.
Yeah, I think, and the relationship between KitchenAid and our company, the parallels are unbelievable. What they've done for Benton Harbor, Michigan, economically, economic development-wise and employment-wise is a lot similar to what the Cook Corporation has done for French Lick and West Baden and Orange County and all of southern Indiana.
Big golf all the time in the Kentuckiana area. That's coming up, the 2015 Senior PGA Championship right here at the Pete Dye Course. Of course, it's presented by KitchenAid.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
Attention golfers, play 9 premier courses for just $99. Get your 2014 Golf the Bluegrass Tour card today, only on WKYT.com.
Need to be salty and sweet? Harness the power of my new salted caramel peanuts.
Guys, I've been working on this all night.
Are the sound effects necessary?
Are you necessary? Randy? Todd, what do you think? I like your hair.
Just turn them down a bit. They're deafening.
How about we turn you down? What do you think, Todd?
Make them louder.
Salty and sweet. A new way to harness the power of the peanut.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
Welcome to Quail Chase, to 27 holes of spectacular golf. 3 distinct nines, each with a unique personality and character. From the wide-open links style of the South Course to the woodland beauty of the East Nine and the park-like setting of the West, all in absolutely perfect condition. All waiting for you. Call for tee times or book online. Quail Chase, Country Club Golf for the public golfer.
I'm with Kobe Wallace, one of the outstanding PGA teaching professionals. Kobe, we've been highlighting as a sponsor one of the unique programs you have with teaching. Tell us a little bit about what makes it so unique.
Well, it really targets in on the key areas of your golf game, gives you a specific schedule to work on, and it gives you a time restriction for each practice drill.
And when you do it on your own time, correct?
Yes, you do it on your own. You do it whenever it's convenient for you at your golf facility. You get my schedule, and then you go with it for as long as you can, and then every couple of weeks we reevaluate and change it as needed for your game.
I know you're really excited. Spent a lot of time getting it together. What if people want to check it out a little bit?
Well, you can look at it more on my website, www.colbywallets.com. The program right now, it's a $100 program. We are going to run a special for the viewers of this show at 50% off for those that email me within the next couple of days, so $50 for the program.
It's an outstanding program. You need to check it out. It really will help your golf game, one of the best PGA pros around.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Quail Chase Golf Club with 3 distinctive 9-hole courses.
Glad to have you back in Nicholasville today for this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. Glad to have you along for the show as we're covering the 2014 Lexmark Women's Kentucky Open. I'd like to introduce a good lady from Louisville, Kentucky, Jennifer Hartledge. And Jennifer, first of all, congratulations. You got to play in the mid-amateur level. And I know for a lot of these young players and the amateurs and the pros, it was really a great experience for you, I'm sure.
It was. It's fun to come out here and try to be competitive. I have yet to actually be very competitive, but it's just a great day. It's a great way to see all these really good golfers. And actually meet some of these struggling new professionals.
It really is a tough life for anybody, and we're talking particularly about the mid-amateur level. And you know, there's not a lot of opportunities, but what a nice opportunity here for you and others in the future to compete in the mid-amateur
Yes,
level.
Actually, I learned this week that how few events there are for the new young professionals that are not on the LPGA. So this just is a nice event to come and kind of meet some new people and see how they play.
And it makes you feel good about the future of women's golf, obviously, because
Yes,
the
it
young
does.
players get such good instruction, and they're so competitive.
They do, and it's very different from when I played when I was 20. There are just so many of the dads that come out and caddy for their daughters. So I've enjoyed seeing that because when I played at Sacred Heart and UK, we just didn't see it as much.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you've meant a lot to participate in this tournament. I know you've enjoyed it. We've all enjoyed having you here, and congratulations. And it makes you feel good about women's golf where they are now, and you've been a big part of that.
It does, and there should be some more amateurs that come out and play with me because it's an area that they don't have that many amateurs, or mid-amateurs anyway, come out and play. And this is just a fun, good opportunity to get out there and see people.
Well, thanks for being with us on the show.
Thank you. Thank
you. It's time for course lessons this week on Kroger IKG. Welcome to Course Lessons on this edition of Kroger IKG. Don Russell with Steve McMillan, the Executive Director of Golf House Kentucky and our rules expert. Course Lessons today. We had a tweet from Northern Kentucky from Ralph. What was his tweet about?
Ralph in Florence had an interesting one. He said recently he was on a putting green and he was putting. And while his ball was rolling towards the hole, a dog came out of nowhere, ran on the green, picked up his golf ball. Can you believe that?
My dog would, but he'd never bring it back.
That's true. You do got some interesting dogs. He wanted to know what the ruling was. And, the ruling there is interesting. First of all, because he was on a putting green and his ball was in motion and an outside agency moves it, his stroke is canceled. And he replays the shot. Now, let's say that we take that out into the fairway, though. He hits his tee shot, and while it's still rolling, the dog comes out and gets it there. In that case, the outside agency moves the golf ball. The golf ball would be just left where it came to rest at, even though the dog had moved it. So it's kind of interesting, but it really determines where was your ball. And if it's through the green, you're going to treat it one way. If it's on the putting green, you're going to treat it a different way. So funny story, but really important thing for people to know in case they get into some competitions and have that happen.
My Border Collies prefer treats than golf balls.
Well, what if it's a birdie treat?
They'd go for that.
Okay.
That's this week's course lessons from here at Quail Chase Golf Club. 3 distinctive 9-hole courses, great golf instruction as well. Check them out at quailchase.com. I'm proud to be a part of the Body Shapes MD program. I've already lost a lot of body fat. It's really something you should check it out. All you got to do is go to bodyshapesmd.com.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak and you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than homebrewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Welcome to Quail Chase, to 27 holes of spectacular golf. 3 distinct nines, each with a unique personality and character. From the wide-open links style of the South Course to the woodland beauty of the East Nine and the park-like setting of the West, all in absolutely perfect condition, all waiting for you. Call for tee times or book online. Quail Chase, Country Club Golf for the public golfer.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
America's best historic resort. It's right here in your own backyard, says Historic Hotels of America, French Lick Resort. Experience our 2 grand hotels and so much more. Our golf is legendary too. Play the Pete Dye course that will host the Legends of the LPGA Championship in August and the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid in 2015. Your walk with history starts at FrenchLick.com.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's natural orange juice, sparkling ice, naturally flavored spring water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and Quail Chase Golf Course. It's simply the best 27-hole golf course in the region.
Had a great time today on Kroger IKG in partnership with Golf House Kentucky here in Nicholasville, Kentucky at Keene's Run. Of course, we're highlighting the Lexmark 2014 Kentucky Women's Open, and the champion, again, Mallory Blackwelder. Mallory, congratulations. Really good competition here.
Yeah.
Course was pretty tough with the win, wasn't it?
Yeah, yesterday I played really tough. And then today, you know, Lindsay was on her game, and we had a good battle out there. It was fun.
And the golf course, I know, played pretty tough. You guys have really had some great competition. A lot of people have followed you, and I wanted to mention your mother.
Yes.
Because I'm old enough to know, in 28 years with this show, she was women's golf. Of course, a Hall of Famer. I know you're very proud of her, and she's very proud of you.
Yeah, I am. You know, it's funny because I kind of talked her into playing in this.
I never imagined that.
She told me yesterday that she has not played a real, true individual tournament round in 8 years. So before she teed off yesterday, she was talking about how she just hoped to break 90, and then of course she shot 75 and broke 80 today. So I think that, you know, she didn't play well today, but I'm proud of her. I don't know if I didn't play for 8 years how I would do. So.
But I tell you, she never missed a beat, and I know you're really proud of her. So much success with the Big Break on the Golf Channel. So many people watched it. I know you got a lot of response to it. That had to be a lot of fun. And you mentioned that's about as competitive as you got out here with some of those pro athletes.
Yeah, I mean, the Big Break is unlike any experience. You can't even explain it. I don't think people realize who, you know, sit at home and watch it, how intense it really is. And you're sitting around for a long time before you get to hit a golf shot. I remember I watched Taryn Durham's season before I was on mine, and they're hitting shots, you know, they're hitting bad shots, and I'm going, these girls are better than this. What are they doing? And then I got on it, and I was like, oh, it's because, you know, 1 million people are going to be seeing you. So anyway, that was a great experience. Definitely a stepping stone in my career.
Well, congratulations. What's up next?
Next for me is I'm actually going to the British Open next week to spectate. And then, because I have a week off, and then next Symetra Tour event is in 2 weeks in Albany, New York.
We wish you a lot of luck. Congratulations. Always fun to watch you play.
Thank you so much.
That wraps it up from here in Nicholasville, Kentucky, a great Lexmark 2014 Kentucky Women's Open. I'm Don Russell. Thanks for watching. For Mallory and all our guests, we'll see you again next week. Promotional consideration provided by All Good Computers. For sales, service, and upgrades, contact Bill Ennis, 502-810-9047.